Hi there, I'm Tish with starlovehealing, and I'm here to do a reading for the collective that has their North Node in Taurus. And if you are a cross watcher, you are welcome, but these messages are going to be more of insight into your person's spiritual journey, like what they're going through deep in their life. And because that's what your North Node is, it's your spiritual journey. So, time is relative, and when you see this is when you're meant to see it. And what else? Energy, I'm just describing energy here. So, if I say it's another person, but in your life you know it's you, that is fine. That is meant to be for you to use your intuitive muscle to decipher and assign roles as they are in your life. Because again, this is a collective reading. I've already blessed and shuffled, and let's get into it. All right. I'm going to start off with the synchronicity oracle. And let's see. Oh, I already shuffled. All right, let's see. What does North Node Taurus most need to know right now? And these are going to be cool. I love these cards. These are so cool. What we do is there's going to be one symbol that matches on each card, and we are here, and then whatever that symbol is, we're going to read from to understand the baseline energy for your reading for North Node Taurus. Okay. Let's see. What looks like they're on both sides? And oh, I see it. I see it. It's the... I can't do it backwards, guys. It's the candle. It's that candle. Okay. So what can we know with the candle? Maybe some passion, fire, something you're going to want to go after. Okay. Okay, 27. That's it. Here we go. Okay. Keywords: illumination, clarity, reading, ritual, night. Symbolism: candles are associated with mystery, discovery, the divine, and ritual. Oil lamps were popular by 4500 BC, but their drawback was that they were hard to move around as they would spill. The Romans introduced the candle around 500 BC, made from animal fat. In the Middle Ages, Europeans started using beeswax, which burned cleanly without smoking, and candles were subsequently widely used for church ceremonies. Reflection: candles help us see things that would otherwise be invisible at night, and they enable humankind to read and write during the hours of darkness. Many people find reading at night helps them to relax and unwind. Would you like to read more? Is there a book you would like to read before going to sleep tonight? Now the meditation. Close your eyes and rub the palms of your hands against each other to generate heat. Now cup your heated palms around your eyes. Move your hands a shoulder length away and keep the palms still facing one another as though there is an energy beam connecting them. Imagine a flame growing in the center of the beam, which is emanating healing vibrations towards you. Feel the beams being absorbed and healing your body. Now that is a pretty powerful meditation. Wow. And you know what's great is that I have a candle burning for us right now, and it smells so incredible. And let's see. What else? There's something else that I just found out because my best friend works at an olive oil company, and she shared with me that olive oil, like the most highest rated would be, I guess, like extra virgin, and then the next one would be extra, and then after that it's just olive oil. And if it doesn't pass that standard olive oil testing, then it becomes lamp oil. Did anyone know that? that blew my mind, that regular olive oil is just one step above what we burn in an oil lamp. That's a little too close for comfort, in my opinion. So I'm like, maybe I need to make sure I pay attention to what I buy. But I think there is something to do with this reading, as far as like levels and seeing what is kind of like your bare minimum and what is your dream come true. Like there's something there with me having that story come into play. So, but lamp, light, fire. I think there is something that's this like nighttime. Every time I read the word night in that book, it kept just like being louder than any other word. So there must be something that's like at nighttime, whether that is in your bed when you're going to sleep, what happens when you're trying to go to sleep, if someone's having trouble going to sleep, or if it's dream state. There's something key tonight, or something happened. This situation is happening at nighttime. I don't know. But there's something that night kept coming right in my head. Okay. What can North Node Taurus know right now? Thank you. The Bard. It says music, poetry, myth, history, the enchantment of storytelling. I think that's interesting that we were just talking about how, do you want to read a book? It's that storytelling part. I have a feeling that maybe you need to be, if you are interested in reading stuff, and even if you're not, if you're just, there's going to be something that you need to be a little bit more having fun with. Maybe not picking up a history book, or like you're going to be looking for fiction, something in fiction. I also just heard too that maybe something story-like is going to be happening in your life. That like, you couldn't make it up. But at the same time, it is a story. It's so fantasical. Is that the right word? I don't think I said it right, but like it's a mix of fantasy and magic, I guess, really. So, okay, the Bard, number 7. That could be somebody's birthday or a special day for them. Whoops, this is a long one. Okay. This card represents music, storytelling, and the passing of truths, myths, and legends from generation to generation through the spoken word or song. In ancient Avalon, the traditions of stories of the people were gathered on leaves that served as letters in a living alphabet that were tended in vast, long houses. Those schooled in the art of music and storytelling were given the task of informing the world and keeping the stories of their culture alive. They were given the name of Bard. When the Bard appears, you're asked to seek answers in your personal history. Go back into your own story and find the threads of the patterns in your reality and trace their length to the present. Perhaps you'll be surprised by how much of your past or that of your ancestors still weaves its influence on you today. I'm trying to see if there's anything else that's like needing to be spoken. Remember that the Bard appears to help you stay in tune with the all that is. You are music, and your story is sung in the heavens. Oh, it's so gorgeous. So there is I think honestly there's some ancestral guidance right now that is really heavy in your energy. So your ancestors, your spirit team are really got their hands on your energy bubble right now, And that even looks like with people and things around you and situations. So I feel like this is a really heavily divine time. And I really feel like it's meant to be sweet and poetic, like music and art. But there was this part here that said, sing, express. So that there's something there on that. Okay. Let's see the Bard. What else can North Node Taurus? Thank you. The Seven of Discs. Perseverance. Huh. I want one more. Okay, so what I heard was also just like, this might be something that your family lineage has been persevering through, like the same thing. There's some families that are like that. Like they have this one thing that everyone seems to have challenges with. Is that your family? Is there one thing that the family consistently, whether it's people from every generation, is, you know, having to work through? Is there some common thread, is the point? That is what we're going to be discussing here. Despair and strength. The Ten of Swords and the Strength card. So we got a major arcana with one of the most despairing cards in the tarot. But I love it because it's 10, meaning it's done. You can put it to rest. It's over. The burdens are no longer. And the strength is that overcoming energy, finding the willpower to tackle it or identify it and tackle it and then move on from it. That is the key to this whole situation, the moving on from it. So, because if you've been persevering at something for so long, and it's even more so not just even in your life, but in your ancestral life, that's got generations of that energy of like, it's just been the storyline for so long. What would you do if you didn't have that as your storyline anymore? It would be a whole different world. And that can look good to some when you're ready to let it go. But there's others that are like, they don't know their identity without that storyline. What does that mean to you? Because there's something there. Okay, we've got King of Earth, Capricorn energy, Earth energy, which is like your same North Node sign, Taurus, Earth energy. And then it's the Devil card, which the Devil is not so icky. It's more of like, what has you bound? What is it that you can't ever just say no to? It's like, it's an addictive energy. It's addictive mindset. It's obsessive mindset. It's also that trapped energy where it's like, I mean, I just keep hearing the storyline of someone saying, well, gosh, I don't know why this wants to keep coming up, but I'm going to say it because I'm channeling. It's like, well, my aunt got divorced. My great-grandparents got divorced. My mom and dad got divorced. Well, I'm going to get divorced. It's like this long standing throughout every facet of your ancestral. It's like, well, I'm going to have it. I already know it. That is kind of like that devil energy of being very rooted in a very false belief, let's be real. But it doesn't feel false when you're feeling it. But how quick are you able to let go of it? That's how you, of anything. That's how you'll know how bound you are to something. But I feel like it fell over here, so I really feel like this perseverance and the devil, it's like you've been persevering through trying to figure out what you're bound to. I love this despair and strength. Thoughts, problems. Yeah. It's like if all you're doing is thinking, right? Thinking about that, then that's what's going to happen. And we got the clover. But we got the clouds is what the point was, and the clover. The clover can speak upon, like, it's a very good card. But for whatever reason, the one thing about it that is negative on this card is it says a fling. And not so much saying that you are having a fling or you are involved in a fling, but most people, if they were true with themselves, flings are fun, but they're very empty. And that is the part that I really picked up off of this clover energy, is more of this empty feeling of like, it's just going to be quick. Like whatever I'm happy about is just going to be fleeting. Because I feel like on some level, what you're actually more used to is the heaviness and negativity of the leaving of something, and not so much focus on the fact that this something sweet and good and happy did come into your life. Just that all you can really focus on is that it left. And that's only half of the story. The other half of the story is that something amazing graced your day-to-day, your life. And whether it was quick or not, it was so still beautiful. But if that whatever that thing is that was fleeting, if all you can look at it with as negative, then you're never going to see the beauty in just the fact that it happened. Okay, well, sorry, that didn't sound like it was all that sweet and great, but I mean, the Bard is such a good omen card that we need to focus back on that. How about this? What I heard was, if you are focusing on things that did like leave, and think about it as a chapter in a book, of your book. Books are fun because they kind of go like this, right? There's like, oh man, ooh, that is why books keep you entertained. So looking at your life as a book and keeping that entertainment going, yes, just because something left doesn't mean that that is what the whole chapter was about. Okay, what does Archangel Michael want to say? I love this. This is so poetic, if you will, for your reading. It says, from Archangel Michael, write about your thoughts and feelings. It says, my prayer, thank you for helping me tap into my God-given creativity and wisdom so I can clearly express myself and glean insight, blessing, and healing. So yes, there is very evidently, as a very wide-ranging idea here from this reading energies of this reading, is read or write your own story. Like actually write it down. Flow the creativity through. And if you are focused on something, start writing it down. What was it that you didn't really care for, so that you can start then write down what you do want. And I think that taps into the whole manifesting idea. On new moons, start a process and a practice of writing down your manifestations. But I have a feeling with this, maybe it might be a few of you, but I really feel like it's this massive collective energy. A good start is to start writing down all the positives that has happened in just today, or this week, or this month, and really finding that gratitude instead of focusing on the fact that it's didn't work out, it's gone, I got hurt, I hurt that person. You know, like, start finding the gratitude. But I think that's it, guys. This was really beautiful, and I hope you got something from it. So North Node Taurus, if it did resonate, I would love to hear why it resonated. So put that in the comments and like the video so that we can get this out to more people that it could possibly really help. So, and thank you again for watching. I appreciate it. And y'all take care. Bye.